In this video, I'll be reviewing this Fifine Studio Condenser USB mic, an all-in-one solution for YouTube videos, live streaming, podcasting, and more. And you get everything you see here for under $75. Let's get it.
You gotta just press record.
Hey, what's up? It's Omar eltakrori with Think Media, helping you build your influence with online video. And on this channel, sometimes we do tutorials as well as tech gear reviews just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now, before we get into what you get in the box, I definitely wanna record the rest of this video on this mic. And so we're gonna transfer from our boom mic right here down to the Fifine USB condenser mic. So let's get it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here we have the Fifine USB mic now plugged in to my MacBook. This is a super simple plug and play option, but from your initial thoughts, what do you think it sounds like? This is a condenser mic. A few weeks ago, we reviewed the Samson Q2U, a very similar USB mic where you can just simply plug and play, but that was a dynamic mic so this as a condenser mic captures more, ambient noise. Essentially, this mic doesn't have to be directly, underneath my mouth, which is nice. And so you have the ability to move it away if you need to and things like that. But let's get into everything you get with the package. And again, all this for under $75. So the first thing you get is a pop filter with a bendable arm, so you can move it as you need to. You get a wind muff to put over the microphone itself. You get a USB cable that is around 6 feet long, which is great. I would recommend, though, I invested in getting a USB-C one so I can go straight into my MacBook and not having to use an adapter. It's just something to think about. The next thing is the actual mic itself. And this mic is built pretty nice and has a volume meter, and that controls the input gain on the mic. The next thing you get is probably my favorite thing included is this desk arm. It's a 13-inch desk arm that really just allows you to move the mic as you need be. If you want to move it into your shot, move it away because you're working on something. I love this thing about it. Like, crazy that you get all this already at under $75. They also include a shock mount and a mini desk tripod. And so many times I find myself going from one desk to another. I just unscrew the mic and then put the mic on the desk one, and then I could use it on another desk. But I've been using this mic for a few months now, and it's just never failed me. It's pretty reliable, and I really love everything you get when investing in this kit. As far as installation goes for this arm, it just uses a desk clamp and squeezes the table or desk you are using, and then you can put the arm in it, tighten that down, and you now have this nice swivel arm ability to push it away. And again, it's just super easy to use. Literally out of the box, ready to go, plugging it into your computer and or laptop. Now, with this being a USB mic, you obviously can't plug this into a camera, but I did find that you can plug it into your smartphone. I plugged it into my iPhone 11 Pro with the Lightning adapter to USB and pulled up this app that we like using, which is called Ferrite. It's a cool app that allows you to adjust even more settings as far as the gain goes. But because this has a volume gain knob, you really can't go wrong with whatever setting you need to go with. Now, because this is a condenser mic, like mentioned earlier, simply plugging it to your computer, you can use it for so many different things. And I actually wrote down some things I think this would be a great mic for. I think one of the first things is conference calls, like Zoom calls, Google Hangouts, and things like that. Your onboard computer and or laptop mic probably isn't that good, but plugging in a mic like this will really level up your audio for something like that. The next thing is a podcast. I think this is a great podcast mic if you want to use it to conduct interviews over something like StreamYard or Zoom. But even if you just want to record your audio for your podcast straight on your laptop and or computer, you can plug this right in and it sounds great. Again, because it's not a dynamic mic though, it won't cut out excess noise. So this wouldn't be a mic you would use essentially in a noisy environment. It's probably not the best. You want to look into a dynamic mic like the Samson Q2U for something like that. Another use case that this is great for is gaming. Because when you're gaming, you could be moving around and you don't need this mic to be right in front of your mouth. So it literally can be over here and it's still gonna capture you and it's not gonna sound that bad. Obviously, mics just generally sound better when you get it closer to your mouth. And so, putting it somewhere like this might give you the best sounding possible, but you don't need to put it this close. And then lastly, I would say it would be great for voiceover work. If you're doing like narrating or just voiceover work for your YouTube videos or things like that, this is a great mic. Now I do want to break down how I use this and why I kind of keep it minimal. But before I do, if you're getting value in this video, hit that like button for me. And question for you is, what mic are you using for your YouTube videos? Let me know in the comment section below. But as far as my use case for this mic, I use it to really just level up the conference calls I do. I do a lot of Zoom meetings and things like that, especially with the Think team. The way I have this set up is I use the arm and then I mount the mic just on the arm without using the shock mount. I found because I'm not really touching anything, I don't need to use a shock mount. And as far as like how I set it up, I don't really use the pop filter. I think it's cool, but it's a little bulky in my opinion, which is fine if you want to use it. But because they include this wind muff, it really helps already with the plosives and things like that. And because it's a condenser mic, you're not gonna get too many plosives in general. However, this mic, all in all, is a great value for the money. At under $75, you really aren't going wrong. You're not making a bad investment. And if you need to use it in different cases, by all means, you can with everything that comes in the kit. Now, if you're considering this mic, I definitely think it'd be a good idea to check out our video on the Samson Q2U, another USB mic, and we made a video on that, and you can check out that video by clicking or tapping the screen. And I cannot wait to see you in a future video. Peace.